Whoa! What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for watching our show. How you guys doing? Today's jersey is it's a Chinese jersey, number 32. You get to find out at the rebounding clinic that we'll have whose jersey it is. I wonder. All right. If you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. If you have any guesses on the jersey, you can put those in the comment section as well. And we are on our countdown to go to Taiwan. Today is Tuesday. We leave on Friday, the 4th of July. We try to make it as patriotic as possible to leave the country. I think that was done on purpose. Maybe cheaper flights because it's like a holiday. I don't know. But we are leaving. Hopefully the fireworks don't hit us on the way out. All right. Since we're going to Taiwan, let me show you our Taiwan itinerary. All right. We are doing a lot of stuff. All right, so this is Taiwan. All right, can I get does it go full page? Does it? I don't really know. What is this question? Fit to page? No. I'll just make it bigger on here. There you go. All right, so this is our Taiwan trip. All right, so we want to do trips like this every year, if possible. This one was big, but it's still a place that I've been to and I played it. Hint, hint on the jersey. But yes, made in Taiwan, and we're gonna start out by remembering all the stuff that we're supposed to be bringing. Okay, passports, personal IDs, jersey. We have special jerseys for Taiwan that, thanks to Rafa the Mendozas helped us out with that, and warm-up tops as well. Game shoes, umbrellas, sunglasses, insect repellent, swimsuits, personal medication, wet wipes, toilet tissue, because literally, there's not a lot of toilet tissue in the public restrooms. Seriously, you have to bring your own, basically. So heads up, but you can bring little packets of tissues. They have them on sale at 7-Eleven, so you probably don't need to bring that with you, but you can just, heads up. Chargers and plugs and things like that. So we leave on the 4th. We end up getting there on the 5th because it's a time change by 14 hours. All right, that's at 8 p.m. arrive in Taiwan. We get picked up by a charter bus. Anytime that you see these things on the right, that's a big bus, that's a big airplane, that's a car. These are the travel things. So every single day, like when we go to Kaohsiung, we will be traveling by foot, by bike, by sailboat. That's actually supposed to be a ferry, but they didn't have a ferry icon. I guess I could have looked up one, but good enough. Boat seemed fun, and charter bus. All right, as we go to the night market, to the stuff that I can't pronounce, like the Zijuan and the Dragon Tiger Pagoda. Oh, that's in English. My bad. But yes, we go to some kind of island to bike around, and then we play games the very next day. So that's on the 7th. But we'll have a workout first at the S Club. Club spelled with a K. We know what that's about here in America. And then Mosburger, because they told me to find the place. And I said, I remember loving Mosburger. Mosburger is a Japanese restaurant where they basically sell sloppy joes. Okay? But I like it. It's cool. All right? They have these strawberry things filled with white chocolate. That's the only kind of chocolate that I really like, but it tastes like sugar. It's great. 3 hours at nighttime, and then Kaohsiung again with more workouts, more games, and then on this day, on the 9th, we got Melo's birthday. All right, Melo's birthday, which it says that we're at a service area. Service area. What up? What's up? Can't believe it's here already. I know. All right, but we are going to a service area, and we're going to be doing Melo's birthday there. Look, service areas, what they are is if you're on a cross-country road trip and you see like a gas station, and you're like, oh, I can stop there for a second. That's like a service area. But since we're in Taiwan, an Asian country, guys, they do things right. Type it in. These service areas are dope. They have everything. It's like mini carnivals, okay? So I chose this service area, and I was like, hey, might as well do it there, and then we can have the rest of his birthday for the entire day. So Mello, we're gonna do some happy birthday wishes to you. Maybe sing a song or two. Maybe find you some Chinese treats. We don't know. But yes, we're at a new place called Shinshu. This is the Chinese word up top, but that's how you say it on the left. And I can't say it either way. No matter what I say, they'll say that I'm wrong. Then we get to try out the MRT, which is their subway system as well for the free hours. And then JJ's Pro Tryouts at Zhuguang Sports Center. There you go. We don't like sloppy joes. No, that's your mom talking. You like sloppy joes. You just don't know that you like sloppy joes. And these are like Japanese sloppy joes. But they also have like other stuff there too, like French fries and everything else. But I like their sloppy joes. And they just call it a Most Burger. It's like a Most Burger. Yeah. I would make my order in Chinese. So I don't really know what they have. I just say the Chinese words. But I don't remember those Chinese words. So I guess you would say, Wo Yao Hambao, which is like, I want a hamburger. That's all I can say. All right. And then another day there, but we also like tour around the city to the Glass Museum and all this other stuff, to the temples. Then we're in Taipei, which is like the major thing. We're going for a hike. So I guess I should have told everyone to bring their hiking boots. I don't like hikes, but I know people do. So I'm swallowing my pride on this one. We're hiking up an elephant. No, check that. An elephant mountain. Even bigger than an elephant. Then taking a cable car ride. Jeez Louise. We're going to Xingkang, and we're going to Maokong, and we're going to Taipei. I know Taipei. Then we'll see one of the tallest buildings in the whole world, the Taipei 101. I feel like they should just keep making it taller just to beat the other people that say that we're now taller. Just, right? How hard could that be? I have had sloppy joes at school before. Kieran and Declan Loud, what's up? Yes, so, hey, listen. Guys, trust me. Just try all the food, okay? Because I definitely didn't when I was out there. They were like, try these chicken feet taco butts. And I'll be like, no, thank you. But, you only live one time. Maybe twice, okay? If you're in a certain religion. But you should just try everything out, guys. Just try everything and then throw it up later. All right, that's my advice. But that's everything. And then we got Taipei and we're leaving. So this is when we're leaving and then coming back. That's why the airplanes are going up and going down. So that's our trip. So in the meantime, anyone staying home, make sure you guys work out. Anyone going there, make sure you guys are ready. And then at the end, you get to put down what was funny, crazy, cool, and profound, and embarrassing, and interesting about the trip. All right, because I had to make it as fun as possible. So I'll be handing you guys these things, but in the front, there'll be like a little QR code so you can put it on your phone. And that's our Taiwan trip. But we'll also have like a little video that we'll show everyone when we come back of the entire trip. It's all planned out, all amazing. It'll be cool, but let's do this for basketball's sake. So we have a reason to do this. Next year, France? Anybody? France? We'll talk about that later. Quote of the day. Quote of the day is learn from yesterday. I mean, hey, learn from today too. But yes, learn from yesterday. You gotta improve. You gotta look back too. But I mean, I know we're always focused on the prep stuff, but you can't prep without the information from yesterday. So don't just dwell on yesterday. Don't just be like, I messed up, I'm so stupid. Or don't even be like, I did awesome yesterday. Okay, no. What can I learn from it? If that's your perpetual attitude, you will be amazing. You will constantly be amazing. Can't wait. I love it. All right. Whoa. Melo's the #1 person in our chat right now. Congratulations, Melo. All right. Do you guys see those things? It's like a crown. I see them on my end. All right. Let's check the... What is this thing? It's like a knight. What is this? A poll question. The poll question is this. Very, very simple poll question, guys. Would you want to play for Utah? And this isn't just Utah, okay? But you're in the NBA and your face is like this. The question is, out of all the 32 or whatever NBA cities, whether it be Toronto, Cleveland, New Jersey's a bad one, where would you want to play in the city? Would you want to play in the NBA in the city that you most hate? What up, Jacob? Would you want to play? You don't see it? Oh, interesting. Well, I see that Melo's winning. But would you want to play in the city that is your most hated city, or maybe for the most hated franchise? I know that Jason Tatum was a big Laker fan when he was growing up. Is it that important to you that you can play for your enemy, or play for a place that is always cold, or maybe just very different from your culture? Maybe like a dangerous place, like in the Philippines. The Philippines offered me a job, and I was like, no. I didn't even ask them how much it was for. I was like, no. Because that was like the one thing I heard. They were like, don't take a job in the Philippines. You will get robbed. Like that was the like, and not even robbed by like robbers and bandits. Robbed by like your team, not your teammates. The people that sign your contract will just lie to you. That's what I heard, and I was like, I want no part of that. So, what would you do? Are there any cities where you would be like Ace Bailey up here and like, I'm going to Utah? No. You're an NBA player. Don't care. Come on, man. You're a millionaire. I don't care. Just be grateful. Go screw yourself. All right. So, is there anywhere like that for you guys? Is there anywhere that you wouldn't play? Or would you guys play anywhere on Earth? China? Taiwan, where we're going to right now, would that be the end-all be-all for you? All right. Maybe they don't have toilets where you're going. Maybe. Like Cleveland or Detroit. Think about that. A third world country like Detroit. Could you play there? All right. Let's check the rebounding things. Okay, we got our rebounding clinic coming up here. All right. So let's see where I'm at. Clinics. Let's check the clinics here. Okay. We are right here. All right. Today's clinic is brought to you by whoever jersey this is. But with the rebounding clinic, we got the realization, all right, then eyes, then hands, contact, position, odds, give and take, every time, tenacity, and reaction. Okay, those are all the things that I had to taste to get rebounds, but I think that the biggest one is like, man, the realization is big, but your tenacity is even bigger. But then going time is the best. That's mine, because I mean, dude, you can do all this other stuff. Even the contact one doesn't really matter because no one else is going for the rebounds. If you want the ball, go get the ball. That's just it. All right, no one even wants it. No one wants to be bothered by rebounds. Just get them all. Just try to get every single one, and you'll end up getting like 10 a game, and you'll be amazing. Every single one, meaning like all 50 of them. You want all 50 of those things. And think about this. How much running is there really in trying to get a rebound? It can actually save you from running. Yes, because running the full court is like 90 feet. Running for a rebound, it's like 10 feet. Max. Okay, max 40 feet. Maybe 20. Nah, you're not running that far for a rebound. 20 feet max. 20 feet. All right, so if you don't get it, well, you ran 20 feet. And then you can like run back. All right, maybe you even scared them, so they're now going slower, so you can kind of like jog back. You're saving yourself energy by sprinting for the rebounds, and if you happen to get one, you saved yourself 90 feet plus 90 feet, 180 feet. All right, so the lazy thing to do would be to get every offensive rebound. That's the laziest thing that you can do in the whole world. And if you're chasing someone off screens and just running around, how about you just like don't give them a second opportunity and just get the defensive rebound? Boom, you just saved yourself some more running. All right, and so if you want to be lazy, all you guys who are like, I don't want to do too much work, get some rebounds. You try your absolute hardest to get every single rebound, then you can be as lazy as you want to be afterwards, man. See what I'm doing there? It's like becoming rich, and then you get to just play PlayStation all day because you're loaded. So get rich off of rebounding, please. All right, let's check our trivia question today. It's the same one as before. No one's answered this trivia question. We have a new day of trivia questions, so I'm going to delete these. Last month's winner ended up being Jace. Congratulations to Jace. All right, but this month, it's starting over again. All right, can I get it to start over again? Do I have that capability? I don't know. What is this one? I don't know what I'm pressing. That's not the button. I've never tried to get it to just like refresh like this. Maybe this button right here. Okay, let's try that. Did that work? No. Did that work? Okay, that button. How about that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It'll refresh in a second. But the trivia question today, same as the last 3 weeks, I think. No one's got this right in 3 weeks. All right, good luck with this. You guys are making me think that I have it wrong. I don't even know. But I want to know, of all the retired Celtics jerseys, which player played the least amount of games? All right, a few answers have been thrown out there, and they are wrong. This player by far played the least amount of games. His jersey's retired. They had a ceremony. I looked it up. They had a ceremony with his jersey, all this stuff, and just figure it out. I'll come back after this commercial break.
Imagine a mountain. Imagine at the top of the mountain there's a bag full of money. Imagine climbing that mountain to reach your dreams. Now imagine your dreams are at the top of that mountain in the form of a bag full of money. That's how it is to work for a goal with all your heart. But we don't know how much money's in that bag. It may be thousands of dollars. It might be $1. It may be $1 million. And I believe that's why people don't climb that mountain. They don't know if their efforts will be worth it or if they'll be in vain. So only some of us climb, and only some of us make it to our peak. And when we get there, when we open up that bag to find out how much money was in our full potential, we may be saddened to only find a few dollars. And we may hear laughter from all of our friends who refuse to climb the mountain, looking at us like they did the right thing by not trying their hardest. They might have had the million, they might have had thousands, but now they'll never know. And at least you know, at least you took the chance. What I want you to do is look down that mountain because you didn't waste that time. Open up your arms and enjoy the view.
All right. We are still not answering it correctly. All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through this real quick, okay? Because look, dude. All right, so you say that Al Butler, okay? Al Bundy. Al Butler for the NBA. Maybe it's him. Let me check. How many games did Al Butler play? So Al Butler, oh crap, maybe. That's pretty good. 234, but the thing is his jersey retired? Is his jersey, so retired Celtics numbers. All right, so retired Celtics numbers, if I look at those, all the retired Celtics numbers, there's a whole bunch of them actually. No, Al Butler is not one of those players. So you can see all the jerseys. All right. And man, I might have to retire this question. You know what? Next time we have it, I might retire this question. Because I think it might just be too hard because it is such a weird one. It's a very weird one. So they had a player they had his jersey retired. All right, and I'm not sure of how it was retired. It was interesting. All right, I won't give you any more hints, but next time I will. So next time that we have this show, which won't be next week, but probably the week after, I will tell you guys the answer. So I'll let that one slide, but you haven't until the end of this show to answer it if you are still in the comment section. So good luck to everybody out there. And let us move on to something else, anything else. Where are we at? We're here with Shohei Ohtani. All right, this is a baseball player. You shouldn't care about baseball players, right? Man, screw baseball players. But this is probably the best baseball player of all time. And if you looked at Wayne Gretzky, you would enjoy watching his games for hockey. Look at this guy. He's supposed to be better than Babe Ruth. But now teams are just throwing at him. They're like, you're too good. That's the hardest part about his game right there. Is when it's not a strike, he just won't swing. So they can't get him to chase anything. But when it is a strike, he just hits a home run. And it's like, what? And so what they do is they just they can't put him on base. They can't just walk him because if they walk him, he's really good at stealing bases too. He's that good. So what they've resorted to is just hitting him. Just hit him. And of course someone hit their guy the game before. So they're just like hitting him. And this last time that they hit him, everyone rushed the field and wanted to fight. This time when they hit him, he does something different. And this is like the mental strength. Imagine a 99 mile per hour fastball hitting you up high, not even in a safe spot. Watch where they hit him. Boom. Like, it could be rising toward his head at some point in time, right? And he just told everyone, nope, have a seat. Have a seat. Then he goes up, he waves it off, it ain't nothing. Goes up and shakes the hand of the opposing team's first baseman. Then, with his limited English, puts his hands behind his back. There's the head again. Puts his hands behind his back while they're like on commercial break or something. Walks over to the opposing team. Not to talk too much crap, but whatever he said is kind of trash talk since you're walking over to their bench. And basically, without a word, I don't know what words he was saying, but whatever, even if he was saying, have a nice day, he's still like, I'm better than you will ever be. You're not on my level. All right. Tommy, he is on what decade? What decade? Oh, no. I'll tell everybody the actual answer in a week or two. 2 weeks. But, dude, this guy is the GOAT because of his mental fortitude as well. Look how cool he is. Everyone else would have been screaming, trying to fight. Hit me on purpose with the baseball, things like that. How do you react when the referees call a bad call? When someone just kind of nudges you a little too much? When someone holds your jersey? All right? Think about it. When the coach doesn't play you as much as you want to be played, and you're flipping out, and this guy is getting beamed by a baseball at 98 miles an hour. Think about this stuff. Tommy Henderson. Tommy Henderson. Well, you can only answer once. I'll go ahead and tell you that's not the answer that I had, but I'm not even going to look it up because you're only allowed to answer once. If someone else says that, I'll look it up and we'll measure it, but you're only allowed to answer once. But yes, you want to be like Shohei Ohtani. You want to be that epic. You want people to know that you're not on my level. All right? So be stronger than them mentally, be stronger than them physically, be stronger than them in every single way, and then you could be your own legend. Like Shohei Ohtani, if you never watched him play, look up his stuff, seriously. I mean, like, he's a legend in the making, period. So congrats, Shohei. It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light. Have I ever said that? Probably last week around this time I said that. Mello with the wall sits. Good job. 100 made shots. I see Josias with the free throws. Anyone else? Trying to get people. Jace, while he's on vacation, trying to get people to post for the Vegas thing. I will get you guys eventually. You guys need to start posting that stuff. We need our Vegas guys. Contact your Vegas partner. Tell him to start posting. You post. Have him post. I need you guys doing your work. All right? Get that work done. Get the work done so that we don't just waste our time. We don't want to waste our time going over to Vegas and losing. So you guys get the work done. I'll put it in your hands. I trust you guys. Let's get this. But also in the future, I'll be basing everything I think about you off this stuff. Were you able to do it when I asked you to? If you weren't, I won't trust you in the future. So can you do this stuff? I will absolutely hold you. Absolutely remember this in the future if you don't do it. So please do that stuff. Who's doing the? We already did the homework thing. Let's look at some behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes, everyone was talking about T.J. McConnell. This guy, how much of a hustler he is, all this other stuff. This guy's talking about him, how good he was in high school. How good was T.J. in high school is the question. Let me just make this bigger for you. I'll say what he's saying because where is this? T.J. McConnell in high school. So basically, it's T.J. McConnell in high school. They said was a beast. All right, and he could shoot threes from anywhere, do all this other stuff, and imagine how his game changes in the NBA. All right, he's the GOAT. All right, his game changes in the NBA because he becomes a role player. So he would shoot Steph Curry threes in high school, and you know the basket height doesn't change, right? Everyone's length changes, but sometimes TJ's open for threes and doesn't take them. It's what you focus on, and it's the role that you play. He became really, really good at his role. Could you guys take a role reduction if you were at a different level? I know for me, I was a superstar in high school, and I was definitely a role player in college. And I loved my role. I mean, of course, I wanted more and things like that. But make sure that you're not a role player in junior high. You don't want to be a role player in high school because that means as soon as you're a role player, you're probably not fit to make the next level. They're not going to take you as being a role player in high school, then you're a role player in the NBA. That one's extremely rare. So yes, TJ was the man. Look up some TJ McConnell highlights and let's check the story of the day. Watch it.
Your biggest opponent isn't the other guy. It's human nature.
Ain't that the truth? Your biggest opponent is not the other guy. It's human nature. Because you're sitting there wanting to work out. No one's stopping you. No one, like, your defender is like long gone. The guy on the other team, or like the referee that hates you, or the coach that's mean to you, is not outside your door. When you open your door, that guy's not like, wait a minute, nope, I'm guarding you. You can't go work out. No. Who's guarding you? Walter Brown is your guess. I'll look it up because you haven't guessed yet. You're saying Walter Brown is one of the players that had his jersey retired. Oh, his jersey's number 1. Brown was the founder and first team owner of the Celtics. He was not a player. It says player. Nice try though. Red Auerbach also never played a game, but we can't count those people. This is an actual player. All right. The hint is it's not even listed on the retired jerseys page. That's the hard part. Yeah, it's a really trick question, but he still got his jersey like retired and honored, like in the center of the arena. Everyone was there and saw it. It's crazy, but yeah, really weird. But it's weird for a reason though. You'll totally get the reason once I say the name. You'll be like, oh, him. 236 games played. Wait, Walter Brown played 236 games. He still doesn't win. I thought he was just the team owner. Walter Brown played? Let me check that out. It's still not the right answer, though. But Walter Brown did not play. Come on, dude. Walter A. Brown with the Celtics. I'm looking right at him. There's no way this guy played basketball. There's no way. I don't want to dog him too much. Let me see. Okay, he played. No. He ran the Celtics. Took a mortgage out on his home. Thank you for your service. And then he died. No, dude, he didn't play no ball. He didn't play. Am I good at basketball? Isaac, I will tear you up at basketball. All right, but yeah, like I was saying, no, your opponent is not outside your door making you not practice. That guy's long gone. He doesn't care about you. Outside your door making you not practice is laziness. Outside your door, or inside your house even, making you not get up in the morning is complacency. Maybe jealousy. Maybe all these things like rage or like just tiredness. Those things are holding you back. Human nature is holding you back. All right? You're sitting there going, I want to work out, but you don't. I want to be great, but you don't. I want to do this, but you don't. It's human nature. Human nature is the hardest thing to overcome, so you guys got to make sure that you somehow do that. Good luck with that. Let's check the last thing that we're talking about here. All right, and who's this?
University of South Carolina.
Colin Murray Boyle.
The University of South Carolina.
Okay, so who is this? Colin Murray Bowles. After getting drafted by the Raptors. Now this guy, he's appreciative. All right, this guy's appreciative. This guy's ready for the NBA. That's how you should react, with tears in your eyes. Not like Ace Bailey. All right, you're happy whoever picks you up, and who did pick him up? The Raptors. That's out of the country. You don't care at some point in time. I think if the more that you act like this for the things that you want, then the more that you'll get the things that you want. The more that you act like a punk, where you're like, I only want it if it's perfect. I only want playing time if you give me the right playing time. I only want this if it's this. No. Do you want it or do you not want it? I'm not saying to go out and kill anyone. I'm just saying, do you want it or do you not want it? So, anyways, Don't forget, we have the this show Wednesday, Thursday. We have workouts today. We have workouts Thursday. After that, we are going to Taiwan for until the 12th. So I will see you guys soon. We'll have 2 more shows after this one. All right. So thank you for joining us. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget that the quote of the day. The quote of the day is learn from yesterday. All right. I'll see y'all at the rebounding clinic. Make sure you guys show up. All right. Anyways, that's all my time. Talk to y'all soon, man. Reese's. Pieces, homies.